Oh my god. JerseyBorn's doing a Diamond Dynasty series? Well, yes and no, because as you guys probably know, I'm not the biggest fan of the card-based game types. I'm not exactly a big supporter, you could say, of the My Team stuff and the Hockey Ultimate Team pack openings and stuff like that. That's not exactly my style. That's not what I do. And that's not what I'll be doing for this, because I don't think I'm going to be doing a series. I know that when the Operation Sports rosters do drop, I will be just pretty much only doing, for this game, Franchise and Road to the Show, maybe the occasional something else, but those will be the main two series. Will be the Road to the Show and the Franchise when Operation Sports rosters drop. But this is just kind of there because I figured, hey, they made some changes to the game mode this year, because last year I played MLB 14 up until, like, yesterday. So I played pretty much the entire time MLB 14 was out, and I did not even hop into Diamond Dynasty a single time. I did MLB 13, and I did not enjoy it at all. But last year, I did not even touch the game mode. I never even created a team. That's how far I got into the game mode. Because it just wasn't my thing. It's never been my thing. So I figured if they added all these changes, why not give it a shot? You see, my team name is the New Jersey Sopranos, because, you know, Paul, Nipoli, Vin, Tommy, Davici, you know, the Italian names. I'm from New Jersey. I'm from a very Italian area of New Jersey, even though I'm not New Jersey, even though I'm not Italian. Don't listen to what Arios tells you. I'm not Italian. I'm an Irish American, but this is still, I'm a big supporter of New Jersey, everything, you guys know that. So I decided, hey, let's go with Sopranos. That's what I named the Hut series I did way back, I don't know, months ago now. And I figured that I wanted to basically base these jerseys. You can see you can create these custom jerseys. And I wanted to go with like what we called them back when I played was the penny style jerseys, where it's like you have like the tank top style shirt is like the penny, and then you have the undershirt that's like a t-shirt, and that's what the sleeve is. So we call them the penny style jerseys, and a lot of these teams had these styles. Like the Angels wore them with both of their styles, the one that had those blue pinstripes, and then after that when they changed the red, the Reds had them home and away. The Blue Jays had them for a while. The Pirates had them. A whole bunch of teams had these types of jerseys in like the late 90s. I would probably more say early 2000s. I'm not really sure about late 90s, but I know for a fact it was early 2000s. And then teams started moving on to like the next generation of jerseys, where everybody's just got the regular single jersey, no longer the penny thing. But that's what I wanted to base this jersey on, because I'm a fan of that style. In the first official Diamond Dynasty game for the New Jersey Sopranos, they took on the Miami Marlins at Date Palm Field. We'll start things off one out in the top of the first as Drake Britton delivers, and Christian Yelich takes it down to the right field line. Justin Maxwell can't quite get to it, and Yelich has himself a one-out double in the top half of the first. And then Giancarlo Stanton plays a little small ball. Who says he can only hit home runs? He gets that one up the middle, and Yelich scores from second. It's a 1-0 Marlins lead. Pick things up in the top of the second now, when Michael Morse gets a single past the diving glove of Kevin Franzen at third. And we would have runner on first now with no outs, and then Martin Prado rips one into center field to make it runners on first and second in the top of the second. So one out now. Jared Kozar lays down a bunt. Kevin Franzen charges it, but he can't quite handle it. So we have bases loaded with D. Gordon. Ain't nothing like but sweet D in the morning. And Kevin Franzen tags out the lead runner, but he cannot get the speedy D at first. So 2 outs now. Runners on first and second after the run comes across. At a 2-0 ball game now. And then Christian Yelich comes up, hits a 3-run shot. 5-0 Marlins. Pick things up in the bottom half of the seventh as Will Nieves, the journeyman catcher, launches one into over the left field seat. 6-1 ball game now in the bottom half of the fifth as Kyle Blanks follows suit in the next inning and launches all 6'6" of his mammoth power into that one in the same part of the ballpark. So bottom half of the fifth still, it's 6-2 now after the Blank solo shot as Alex Presley takes the ball up the middle gets on base with 1 out to bring up Scott Sizemore. As he comes in a pinch hit, and he takes it to left center field. You can kiss it goodbye. It is now a 2-run ball game, 6-4. Bottom half of the 6th, runners on first and second. Ahmed takes this one into right field. 1 run comes around to score, but Kyle Blanks just is the fleetest of foot, and he gets gunned down at the plate from the cutoff man. But it's a 1-run ball game, 6-5 in the top half of the 8th. Chris Winthrow, his slider says goodnight, and he gets out of the jam with runners on the corners. But then the top half of the 9th, it's still a 1-run ball game, and a Danny Hechavarria rips one into right center field, and he would have himself a stand-up double. And then 2 outs in the inning for Jeff Baker. He takes Joe Thatcher yard. That's back to the track. Goodbye. And Jeff Baker pretty much seals the deal. But then Steve Cizek comes on. D. Gordon with the silky smooth diving play at second base to end the ball game. And that would be how the cookie crumbled as the New Jersey Sopranos dropped their first matchup in Diamond Dynasty to the Miami Marlins by a score of 8-5. Christian Yelich was 4 for 5 in the day with a home run, a 2-bagger, 3 RBIs, and 2 times crossing the plate, while Scott Sizemore, Will Nieves, and Kyle Blanks all had long shots for the New Jersey Sopranos. After the game, the Sopranos were awarded a new item card in Willen Rosario, the first baseman / catcher for the Colorado Rockies, adding a decent bat to the team. And with that being said, that'll wrap things up here for this first episode of the Diamond Dynasty series on MLB 15 The Show. I've been your host, JerseyBorn, and I'm saying goodbye.